What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett, and today we're doing Squadcast episode 56 with Mr. Boss for the win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What up?
Now, if you guys are new to our channel, the Squadcast is a weekly podcast we do every single Saturday, discussing everything relating to GTA 5 and the GTA Online. And this week's topics include Rockstar's new DLCs talk, Rockstar going after money glitches and YouTubers decide to exploit their game, official stance on modding in Rockstar's terms, and lastly, SpeakPipe, where you guys ask the questions and we have the answers. So without further ado, let's jump right into Rockstar's new DLC information that they were so kind to bless us with. And Ross, do you want to take this off?
Yeah, so basically Rockstar tweeted out, or they didn't really tweet, but they put on their newswire one screenshot, and it was a photo of a new vehicle and either a new weapon or a new weapon skin. And they basically said that there's going to be an upcoming DLC very soon, which is exciting because we haven't had anything Grand Theft Auto Online in a while.
Yeah, you know, I just have a feeling, and I get it's free, and I hate to start off like on a complaint, but I don't think it's going to be anything like Heist were, because Heist was huge, right? Like I don't think it's going to be. It's probably going to be one of those high life or hipster DLC sort of DLCs, you know.
No, I totally agree. I think that this is gonna be the first DLC PC you'll be receiving. And for those of you guys asking, like, oh my god, will this DLC be coming for older gen? Yes, it will. So this will be coming for all systems. Everything GTA 5 is available on right now. And I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as like the High Life, but I definitely think that this will be bringing some interesting vehicles and guns from what we've seen thus far. The teaser that they gave us was a picture of a benefactor, which can be related to, I believe, the Mercedes 300 S, I believe it's called. Is that correct?
I think so.
So, I mean, the car looks cool. Of course,
yeah.
This car is going to cost a ton of money. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be like in the upwards of $1 million. The reason for this is because this is going to be probably a sports classic car. And when they add sports classics, they're normally pretty expensive because people that buy sports classic cars aren't really your everyday racers. They're more like your collectors. And in the picture, we also saw a brand new weapon. Now, this weapon is a weapon I believe is already in the game, which is the 50 cal pistol, which is the Desert Eagle. And in that picture, it surely does look like a Desert Eagle. I wonder what you guys think about that.
It just looks like a new skin, which, I mean, honestly, I don't, like, do skins even matter on guns?
I don't use them. My guns are just normal. So
what if they bring like those CSGO skins to GTA 5?
Oh gosh.
See, you know, I don't want that because guns.
I'd rather have car
like,
skins.
It's funny. It's funny because like GTA is all about killing people and everything, right? But like you don't really see your. I mean, because there is first person, but it's you're not always in first person, so you really don't get a good look at your gun when you're in third person shooting people. So that's why skins for guns really wouldn't matter. But yeah, like Ross said, man, skins for cars, that's another story.
That would be cool.
This car looks cool. It's sports classic. I mean, it might. Was the Cockett Classic, was that like the best one in the sports
I think the
Cockett
Classic, and I actually got corrected in a video I did the other day. Apparently that the Casco is really good. Like performance-wise as far as sports classic goes.
I think it's the best sports classic. Yeah, the Casco is the best sports classic. I don't think
that one had like as much customization, so a lot of people kind of passed on it. But this car looks. Look, the doors look awesome. Like the opening. What is that called? I don't know. Like when they open up.
Apparently they're called gull wing doors. I made a video and I called them suicide doors, and I got slammed in my comments.
Suicide doors are the ones that open like straight up when the door faces outwards. Like it just goes.
Apparently,
up.
gull wing is where they face up. Like I don't know.
They open it's a hatch.
Like a hatch. Yeah. That was what I was gonna say. I got slammed in my comments.
I think it's a cool feature though. I think. Honestly, I wish we had the ability to customize our cars more in depth. Like, imagine if you can add different types of doors to your cars. Like, you can choose suicide doors.
That door on like other cars. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. I don't know. I think that Rockstar has some seriously big plans for DLC now that it is on PC, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. As you guys know, they said that you can expect over the coming months, so that can be anywhere between 1 month of maybe 10 months. We don't know. So I think in the next 2 months, that's a fair shot. We should be seeing a brand new DLC. Somewhere around there. Might be a little too long. You think
2 months? You think 2 months?
I think in between like.
I think in like a few weeks.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't. Well, to be like, if it is gonna be sort of a smaller DLC where it's like just a few cars or maybe this gun skins and maybe a few clothes, it'll probably come out in a few weeks. 'Cause I don't think that's that hard to do. Whereas a cops and crooks or a casino, like obviously that's a lot more work. And it's interesting how they didn't really talk about a single player DLC in this Q&A, which
Yeah, it was very strange to see that. I was expecting to be like, yeah, we have really big plans for single player expand, but no, like it's maybe just like maybe they're really just gonna start focusing on GT Online more heavily. I mean, now that they've noticed that like people love GT Online and are using single player for modding, which we'll get into later. But how did you guys feel about the whole heist situation, where the heist missions? Like, what do you guys think about that? Like the heist missions,
Well,
it might take a lot longer.
yeah, basically they said for those wondering if there are going to be heist missions or more heist missions in the future, like not for a while. They take a long time to make. As it's been what, a year and a half since the game came out for them to be released. So that's kind of interesting.
So I hate to interrupt and go back to a previous topic, but we have some slightly breaking news. So this is the rumor. The new DLC, the one that Rockstar teased the other day, is supposed to have 7 cars. I have the names of 5. One of them is an off-road vehicle called the Dictator. Another one is a supercar / sports car called the Meteorite. A sports classic called the Prestige, which is likely the Benefactor car shown in the thumbnail. Another muscle car called the Voodoo 1. And a coupe car called the Welera.
Whoa.
Dun, 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 dun. That's the breaking news. So...
Well, I mean, they did. I mean, one of their questions in the that they answered was, what am I going to spend all my money on?
That's true, and they used the word toys, right? Which would mean you'd have like lots of it, not toy singular, but toys.
That kind of makes sense, yeah. To have a bunch of new cars, because obviously that's something a lot of people love, the cars. I mean, the heist, besides the Casco, all of them are really cool. The Kuruma, the Insurgent was awesome, so that makes sense.
That would be cool. And what's really cool about this is the names are starting to come together, because the name of the supercar / sports car, the Meteorite, is made by like P. Pfister, which is the equivalent of Porsche in real life, and the only other Pfister, that sounds so weird to say, car in the game is the Comet. So Comet, Meteorite, see the connection right there?
That
so
makes sense.
This is getting good. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think it's time that there was like a sports or supercar introduced in the game, because when I saw the photo the other day, I was like, oh, here we go, another sports classic car I'm never going to use. At first I thought it was a new pistol, which apparently I'm wrong. Apparently it's just a new skin, and I'm like, can we get things other than melee weapons and pistols? I want a new rocket launcher. I want a new assault rifle.
Right. To be fair, though,
Flamethrower.
Listen, the only pistol I want a revolver.
Oh, that'd be so
John
like,
Marston
oh
revolver,
yes,
that's the only pistol I want. But yeah, I agree with you.
Oh,
like,
that's great.
Yeah, dude, it's been so long. What was the High Life? Was that the last one we got with like a supercar and a sports car?
I think so.
Or was there one after it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Those cars are awesome, but I want some new stuff.
We want
some
more,
new toys,
Rockstar.
Man.
We
some
want
new stuff
more.
to play around with and customize, and
Now,
with
the supercar that's coming out, I mean, looking at it, I'm reading it. It says like, what does it mean? Like seat 6? What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What are you looking at?
On the image with the Rockstar showed us with the 5 new cars, the GTA 5 files, it says Super Meteorite, and then it says seat all the way in the far right, 6. There's 6 seats.
I see that. Yeah, but one of them says 1.5 and 2.2.
Yeah,
so I don't think those numbers are accurate.
just have a half a person.
Half a
But it's like, this
person.
doesn't make any sense. Like, what
I
does it
mean,
mean?
for all we know, this could all just be made up too.
Yeah,
so
this is
that's-
like I said, when I introduced the breaking news alert, all rumor right now, but the dots are starting to connect, because you know how Rockstar like puns their vehicles, like Comet, Meteorite, like that makes perfect
And then
sense.
The Prestige, like the
Yeah.
one that they showed us in the official picture, that
Yeah, because the Benefactor was a
makes
sports
sense,
classic. Prestige, like that, it's starting to make sense. And obviously one of them was the Voodoo. And in the video I made, I talked about how that could be like the clean version of the Voodoo.
well, but it says it's a muscle.
That's what I'm saying. It might be the muscly version of the Voodoo. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I definitely think this DLC pack is going to be coming sooner rather than later. If anything, they might hold off until E3 to sort of get some more promotion towards it. But I think, I don't know, ideally, like this would be the best plan for us as people who play the game, right?
And
In
for anyone
May,
that's confused, June isn't when E3 takes place.
June. So pretty much, really like in a month. Like that's basically what it is. But in May, like in a few weeks, we get this massive car DLC, if that's going to be what it is. And then like June, they come around at E3 and they announce either Cops and Crooks or a casino DLC. That like ideally that'd be cool. But
I would imagine if they do anything at E3, it would be like single player.
yeah,
Just
but I mean they did say they're working on other cool updates for GTA Online. So like so vague.
Well, they got enough money. Didn't
Yeah.
Steam sell like 2 million copies of the game or whatnot?
Copies already, yeah. So
Yeah, and it's such an easy way to go about it too, saying like, oh, like such an easy cop, but like, yeah, they made enough money, and I always see that point being brought up a lot, like, why doesn't Rockstar let us use money glitches? They've made enough money already. It's just like,
It's a good
I don't know.
segue.
yeah, it's a business. You want more money, and it sucks, but you just got like that's how the world works. Like it's
Yeah. And that
there's
is
no
a
way
good
around it.
Yeah, it is a good segue to the next topic of conversation in regards to Rockstar just destroying any YouTuber that thought that they could just have free roam or free reign over GTA 5, and that's them going after money glitches, money
RP exploits
RP
and
exploits
game-breaking glitches.
and card duplication, game-breaking glitches as a whole. I think Rockstar has a very, very big task ahead of them. And I know Austin, I don't know if like you want to address it, but I think you had mentioned that you don't believe it.
I don't want to say I don't believe it, but I hope Rockstar goes through with it because, like, yes, I don't think Ross did. Me and Garrett, we did money glitches. Pretty much everybody used to do money glitches, and then we realized like it's not good. Like it destroys the community or the economy of the game.
Give
and
your
everything.
points on why you stopped money glitches, because that's what I did today in one of my videos. I explained myself, or I did the other day. I explained myself in regards to why I stopped money glitches. I want to hear like what your point is. Why did you stop money glitches? What made you realize like just stop?
Well, I mean, besides the fact that Rockstar were telling us, it makes the game less fun, sort of. I mean, to an extent. Obviously, having money, that's cool. But for a long period of time, if you have $1 million or $1 billion, within a week, you're going to get bored because you have everything bought. And, it really isn't fair to other people who play the game legit. And then people always say, like, oh, but it doesn't affect you individually. But if somebody who's like level 20 or, well, let's just say he did an RP glitch too. So he's level 120, has everything unlocked, has a bunch of money from glitching, has all the guns, all the cars from duplication. And then there's some guy, and he did that within like a day. And there's some guy who's like, been doing this for weeks and months, and he finally got there, and he can just have enough money to afford like that adder or whatever. It just sucks because then that guy just feels, I don't know, you would just feel, I guess, shitty, kind of, like if somebody cheated their way.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah, that is the argument that people make.
And that's what I did the other day. I basically made the point that like a lot of YouTubers made money glitch RP exploits, card duplication videos back in the day when it was something that, when it was so new in like 2013. This was like a fresh landscape. Maybe like a total of like 6 GTA 5 YouTubers that made news and tutorials. That's it. That's all there was. And all of us were just doing what we really love to do and just showcasing new techniques and tricks and tips and doing what we could to provide a better viewing experience for our viewers at the time to help them gain a little extra money in game. And the bigger we got on YouTube, the more we realized we were doing a lot more damage than good, because we started getting messages in regards to, hey, I did this money glitch, you got me banned. Hey,
that too.
I did the card duplication, but I'm in the cheater pool now for 999999999 days. How do I get out? Stuff like that. And on top of that, it really opened my eyes when Rockstar reached out to me in person. Like when I talked to them when I went to New York. And they spoke to me there, and also in person over email, they spoke to me about it. And when I got placed in the cheater pool, it really opened my eyes. Like, wow, if this was a viewer of mine, I was placing in the cheater pool, I'd feel extremely bad because I just made them lose their account. And it's not something I would want done onto me. You know, like I always do whatever you want done upon yourself type of thing. And once Rockstar really established in private to the respected GTA 5 YouTubers at the time, which were it was like maybe 10 people. Like that was like the amount of people that used to upload back in the day. And like everyone that used to upload back in the day, most of those people still make videos today besides like 2 or 3. And Rockstar really just let us know, like, hey guys, you know, if you want to be, you know, loved by us, or like if you want to be included in different events,
relationship.
Yeah, if you want to be included in events of live streams, if you want us to send you gifts and support you guys on Newswire, then you're gonna have to stop these types of activities.
And that's the difference.
And I think that's the same time around the squad was formed as well. Because at the time I was like, look, well, we want to get a bunch of people that don't do money glitches, don't do exploits, and that was one of the main like things that I was using to bring people together. And it was just one of those times where it was like, money glitches. Honestly, if I would have continued doing money glitches, I think my channel would be a lot bigger than it is today.
Yeah, I mean,
without a doubt.
Without a doubt. But then, you know,
it's the same principle, though. Like, if you deal heroin, you're going to be really rich because heroin is expensive. Not that I know and not that I've done heroin, but it's incredibly wrong and illegal for the most part. So, yeah, you trade the good with the bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Sorry for the, like, CSI Miami example, but, like...
A lot of us traded, like, us getting those views and that fandom and the fan base that we could have built for just the respect of a company that we...
Exactly.
That we love. I mean,
I don't know about you guys, but I grew up on GTA games. Like, I love them, and you know, whatever your opinion of Rockstar is, you know, I didn't want them to hate me. I guess, you know, I wanted to be respected by them, and that's another reason.
I think we all, like, when we first got noticed when we were much smaller by Rockstar, I think we all creamed our pants.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first got tweeted
still
by Rockstar, I was like, gotta change my underwear. Yeah, same thing. It still happens now because like we have that respect for the company that has brought us so many amazing titles over the last few generations. And I mean, same thing here. I grew up playing GTA 2, I believe, or something at church. As bad as that sounds.
Oh, that's great.
My mom used to work.
What a church.
And for whatever reason, GTA 2 was installed on one of the computers, so I would go, like after like CCD class or whatever, I would go and play. So that is that's a little story. The more you know about Garrett.
The more you know, play GTA in church and you'll turn out like Garrett.
Perfect. But yeah, that's my little story for that. But I don't know. Rockstar going after money glitches overall, I think it's a good idea. I think it's about time.
I think it's long overdue. Is it too late though?
Probably for console that ship sailed, but they're preventing what's to come in the future.
Yeah, which is huge.
Yeah. And they also, I think, you know, there's a lot of speculation that they might have something big up their sleeve.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
There might be a bigger picture.
Yeah,
I heard.
I'm sure there's a bigger picture.
I heard this was from a fan, Darren. I mentioned you. You're welcome. I think he told you too, Garrett.
Yeah,
Darren said, he's one of our. He's a really big supporter. He said that Rockstar is doing this due to the fact that they want to stabilize the economy for something big like stock market or the casino in GTA Online. Now, I don't know what to make of that. That seems fairly far fetched. But
you know, actually, you know, at first thought I didn't think that made sense. But if like that actually would kind of work, right?
It would, yeah. Like if that what their goal was to clean up the economy, kill the money glitches at the source.
That's a huge thing that like GTA Online's missing. Like that was fun from single player, having the assassination missions and stuff. Like imagine doing assassination missions with friends.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But going back to kind of what I was first gonna talk about with this, I just hope Rockstar like sticks to it because I think there's a policy that like you can't do spoilers or something. And I don't think they went. Well, you can't leak stuff, but like there was also one you can't do the spoilers from the game, and have they gone after people who like?
They do. Not necessarily like the spoilers, like that isn't that great. I mean, if it's. I know they go after spoilers if you post gameplay early and it's the end of the game. Like, let's say the game comes out on the 15th.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you post gameplay on the 14th and you're showing the end of the game, oh, you're done.
Yeah, okay.
Even if you post day of and it's the end of the game, I think you get screwed as well.
I was so afraid of Rockstar. So when it was first out on like the old generation, like 360, I got the game early on like Saturday. And I had heard the reports that like Rockstar would literally come to your house and assassinate you if you like did anything wrong, like if you upload a cutscene. I was so afraid of them just because of their like their reputation, their mannerism, how like serious they are and how they're never at events. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe they stick up to their word, but
I just hope they do, because I'm tired of seeing the freaking 9999999999999 on every damn thumbnail. And
Down to my
freaking
video
thing.
yesterday. I had a 999 all over it, baby.
Just annoying. It's like people like, okay, yes, I did money glitches back in the day. I think my most viewed video is a money glitch. It doesn't work anymore though. It hasn't worked in freaking a year and a half, and I just don't. It's pathetic in my eyes, but hey, whatever. That's my opinion. But
do we want to talk about some of the other stuff that Rockstar announced? There's actually some big stuff. One of them was the fact,
big stuff for consoles.
yeah, big stuff for consoles.
Sure.
One, I'll get the bad news out of the way first. They talked about the self radio, which in my opinion is one of the coolest features. To have like your own music.
PC, man. It
Yeah.
lags your game.
Yeah, it does have its downfalls,
Rockstar.
but it's not coming to console. It's something that just can't happen. But something that is coming to console is the Rockstar editor, which is also something cool from PC, how you can make like movies and machinimas. So I thought that was really awesome. That was a nice gesture towards the Xbox
That
One
and
and
the
P.
radio station, the lab, I think, right?
The Lab, yes, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
so-
That's one of my favorite stations.
Yeah, so I mean that's good news for people in console if you don't have the money or whatever to buy a PC.
And I
You
think
can,
they also talked about
mess around with that.
Mac. Like someone asked if you could get the game on a Mac, which
Buy a PC, man.
you
Come on,
cannot.
But yeah, I guess kind of going into our third topic then, their official stance on modding.
That was big. That was really big because I think they addressed this more because of the rumors floating around with
Oh, for
people's like
There were so
Social
dude, on
club
Reddit
tickets.
for like a week straight. Like the top post was like, "I got banned for being in single player only," and it's like, okay, let's calm down now. You probably did something accidentally.
Yeah, that's what I hated that. I hated that so much that everybody was like posting on Reddit, posting on the support.
Everyone was
like,
crying
I
wolf.
got banned for single player. Yeah, I knew it was BS because if you went online with the trainer, you're gonna get banned. I didn't get none of my friends that played single player, like no YouTuber got banned, and we freaking show us we have the proof that we're committing a crime if it was against Rockstar's policy. But I knew it. I knew it was BS. I knew
Yeah.
the second I started seeing that, oh, I'm getting banned for single player, I was like, there's no way. There's no way Rockstar would do this because back in the day, Rockstar used to support modding. They used to post on their newswire.
I mean,
they used to post
I
on their
wouldn't-
newswire.
they posted
videos.
a few times. It wasn't. It's not at the support level that say like a Bethesda gave to like Skyrim, but yeah, I
I
mean,
don't even know what
another thing they definitely made clear that they don't want it in online. That's another thing they said.
Well, they don't. I mean, it makes sense, obviously. I mean, I'm still hoping for one day there's some sort of, somebody said this, and it would be perfect for mods in online. Like if Rockstar were to officially allow them online, to have a ranked and have a non-ranked sort of online. Like the ranked, obviously, no mods have that working like it is now, and have a non-ranked where like anything or everything you do, just like it doesn't save at the end of it. That's probably never gonna happen, but.
I thought it was a great newswire post. I think it was needed. One, for the fact that
for
we had,
sure.
like GTA Online, it's like we were just waiting for Rockstar to give us something. I'm pretty sure if they had announced like a SOC DLC, we would have just been so hyped because literally nothing had been going on. And they obviously touched on the modding issue, which was huge, and the money glitch, which came out of nowhere. Like I thought I was done reading the article, and I scrolled down, and I'm like, oh my
giant
god, they just
paragraph
destroyed
on that,
YouTubers.
yeah. But yeah, I've said it before. I like when Rockstar does this stuff and gives us some insight, as to what they're doing. I don't know how. I think. Well, was the last one they did like a few months ago?
It was for next gen.
Yeah,
they
so it's
answered
been a
some
while.
questions.
But yeah, I wish they would do these maybe like every month. That might be asking too much, but it's just
What they haven't done in a long time. I mean, they haven't done this in a long time. They also haven't done verified jobs. I mean, they
That's true.
completely stopped that. It was like every month you could get a verified jobs. Now it's like it hasn't been for like 5-6 months.
They've all been working. On
No, it's
either
only 3
patching
people
online
working in there,
or-
so it's really
Oh,
hard
that's
to.
right. That's right.
It's really hard to get
manage it.
all these things done when you have.
I
3 people.
always forget there's only 3 people.
Yep.
The struggles of having 3 people work at Rockstar is really hard. I'm assuming.
Yep, and they got to do
But,
every job in that corporation. So
I think Rockstar has some very, very big things up their sleeves, and and hopefully more mods come out. I mean, I'm excited to see what the modding community can do that more than what they've already done.
Well, actually, some sort of good news on that front. Apparently, it's not out to the public yet, but the OpenIV team, they actually managed to have the files have them editable. That's not a word, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Editable.
I don't know. Editable.
Sounds like you
weird.
can eat it. Editable.
Editable. The files are now edible.
You can eat the files. Yeah.
But no, yeah, you can edit the files now, which is good because now there's gonna be bigger mod, like not just scripts. Like people are gonna make maybe new houses or I don't know stuff like that. So that's good. And I think there was actually Ice Enhancer. I don't know. Did you guys see that?
There was.
Yeah.
The only problem with this GTA 5 on PC looks so good. Ice Enhancer's it's not that much. Like in GTA 4, it was huge because.
Well, to be fair though, this one's like the pre-alpha or something.
It's gonna get better.
Obviously, it's gonna get better once we go on. But yeah, the Ice Enhancer mod.
One of the best mods from
being
GTA
worked
4.
Yeah. So that's good news. Hopefully that comes out pretty soon so we can test it out.
Do we have SpeakPipe?
Yeah, we do, and I guess this
Russian roulette, baby. Russian roulette, baby. Let's do it.
I'll play that one at the end, but let's see.
I'm hyped.
Alrighty, so the first one is from Matthew.
Matthew.
What's up, squad? Do you think we should be able to wear the gear Merryweather uses, like the leg holsters and the tack vests? Thanks for using my question.
What a
and have
good-
a great day.
Listen, I love your question,
Yo.
Matthew. And dude,
He's the
no
real
joke,
MVP.
Me and Quantum were playing GTA yesterday. We were in the store or something, and somebody mentioned like it would be awesome. Or why aren't these like clothes that this NPC was wearing? Or why aren't they in the game? Like, there's so many. There's like 65 pages NPCs. Come on, Rockstar. I want some of them clothes, man. Yeah,
I know that'd be great. That would be awesome.
It's missing. It's
stuff
definitely
would be
missing.
cool.
That's for sure.
And that'd be cool. Like, this is so far fetched, but if like you actually wore the leg holster, if it would be functional to like pull out a pistol faster or something like that in combat. Just a thought.
I wish there was like that level of detail.
That's
like,
so far fetched, I know, but like,
Yeah.
a boy can dream.
All right. The next question is from Connor.
Please be good.
Hey guys, I was wondering what you all thought about Rockstar's recent statement on RP and money glitches being posted on YouTube, and how do you think it will affect some YouTubers who post glitches for, I don't know, a hobby or a living?
Yeah. Well, we kind of touched on a little
They're
bit
done.
of that.
Done. If they continue to post glitches and RP exploits and all that stuff, which a lot of them have,
I saw
they don't
videos
care.
today.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't care. I saw two videos go up on one channel of RP and one money, and then they just don't care. I mean, if they continue this volatile path that they're on, this path of destruction, they're literally gonna terminate themselves. Might as well just close shop right now. No point.
you're playing with fire. That's definitely
Yeah. You don't mess with a company like that. Like that's just not smart.
We've seen
but-
examples in private. Obviously, nothing we're going to share, but Rockstar are the real
Yeah.
deal when it comes to getting their way with things they don't
Rockstar
want
would
people
send their
doing.
whole legal team 50, 100 pages, thousands text of like, you got owned, son. 133 420 blaze it.
GG,
no
hang
smoke.
up the towel. Yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand it. I really don't. Like, I mean, do they get views, those videos? Yes. But, like, if a company asks you to stop, like, do you not have, like, for all they've done and for all it's given you, like, do you really not have that respect for the company to ignore them? Like, I just,
yeah, it's
I don't know. Maybe I just, I don't know. I'm different, but hey, whatever.
do we have any more?
Yes, we have two more. This one is anonymous.
Oh gosh.
What's up, guys? My question for you is, do you think we should be able to get all the tack gear that Merryweather
Oh my
uses?
God.
I think we've
to be
heard
able
this.
to put on our-
That one's the same one. False alarm. All
False
right. Well,
alarm.
the last question. This one is from a good old man named Zachary. He was on the last Squadcast with a good old rap about Gary Berry.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God.
He's back with another song.
He's
and
back
I'll
with
let you
another
guys
rap.
listen.
Let's go.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Gare Bear, making Squadcasts every Saturday while playing GTA Online, doing drive-bys every single day. Gare Bear, living in the big city, he has cars that I think look pretty nifty. Gare Bear's living in the city of Los Santos, driving surgeons, not those puny pantos. Playing snipers versus stunters, gonna steal your thunder with that snipe. End of the day, smoking a pipe.
It's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Like the line about the Pantos is really good. Like that was he's throwing straight fire. Mixtape available soon.
Mixtape dropping soon, guys. Be on the lookout.
That's hilarious.
Any last talking points we want to talk about before we do wrap up the Squadcast?
I think that's it. It's a good Squadcast. We need a word, or do we want to say thank you to a sponsor or something like that? Do we have one?
It's too late for the sponsor stuff.
Check out G2A. We all have our own
G2A.
individual codes. Saints, Boss, and JLG. If you want to get cheap games, use any one of those codes.
GTA 5 on PC for like $47.
You can buy like shark cards or something on there.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Yo, are we gonna do one next week? Because I know, aren't you moving soon? Like, what's sort of the update?
Yeah,
I'll be moving to LA soon. There'll be a Squadcast next week. I just don't know if there'll be one after. I don't know. I literally don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
It's gonna be the next.
Follow
few
us on
weeks
Twitter. That's where we announce everything.
Just follow us on Twitter for updates. We'll definitely keep you guys posted. But that's pretty much been it.
All right.
This has been episode 56.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
56. Yep.
And we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
I have to poop.